Christopher L. Eisgruber, the 20th President of Princeton University.
Welcome to the 273rd Princeton University commencement. This virtual event is not the ceremony that any of us would have wished for to recognize and celebrate the graduating seniors of the great Princeton University class of 2020 and the recipients of advanced degrees from Princeton's graduate school.
E motus astrum intelligent, alii fortasse viscera bestiarum inspexerunt, quibus hominibus preclaris haec omnia debemus.
We will now proceed to the granting of degrees, which I shall do, as usual, with a Latin incantation. The Latin is a bit perplexing to audience members, even at the in-person ceremony, and probably more so in this virtual event.
Thank you, President Eisgruber, and my warmest regards to the class of 2020. As I look out onto the empty lawn in front of Nassau Hall on this beautiful May day, I imagine each of you gathered shoulder to shoulder, wearing your caps and your gowns, shining with joy. And I imagine your families and friends lining the fences surrounding your chairs, beaming with pride.
Dear members of the great class of 2020, congratulations on this major achievement.
Hi, class of 2020.
Who's graduating this year?
2020. I wanted to say to my classmates that our time together at Princeton had kindled dreams, ideas, and friendships that could inspire us throughout our lives.
I'm a really shy person, and I hid the first year or so until I realized that we are our own worst enemies. That our fears prevent us from being our best selves. So I made a list of what I was most afraid of, and in my mind, I began to confront and to beat them. Embrace your fear. Imagine what you're most afraid of, touch it, and hold it so that you rob it of its power. I admit that it took me more than a month to defang the fear of jail. I hated that the baton was passed to me at this moment in time, but I also knew I wasn't going to drop it. I think that's where courage comes from. Finally, beware the mob. This is the worst of human nature, and social media mobs have become the norm. Know that lies laced with anger and hate spread fastest on social media, forming lynch mobs. Switch out of thinking fast to thinking slow. Slow down and think. Also know that no matter how much of a superstar you are, you cannot accomplish anything meaningful alone. Build and strengthen your community.
Tune every heart and every voice, bid every care withdraw. Let all with one accord rejoice in praise of old Nassau. In praise of old Nassau we sing, hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. Our hearts will give while we shall live. 3 cheers for old Nassau.
Political poem. If those mowers were each to stop at the whim, say, of a greedy thought, and then the one off to the left were to let his arm float up, stirring the air with that wide, slow, underwater gesture, meaning hello and you there, aimed at the one more than a mile away to the right. And if he, in his work, were to pause, catching that call by sheer wish and send back his own slow, one-armed dance, meaning yes and here, as if threaded to a single long nerve, before remembering his tool and shearing another message into the earth,
celebrating with you and connecting with you for years to come, no matter where around this globe you may live. After all, Princeton is not just in New Jersey. For you now, Princeton is where you are.
Wishing you the best of what life has to offer.
I'm personally very proud for the opportunity to congratulate the 2020 class on 4 amazing years.
Good luck and go crush it in your next endeavor.
A great class of 2020 graduating from Princeton University.
Hip, hip.
Rah, rah, rah.
Tiger, tiger, tiger.
Sis, sis, sis.
Boom, boom, boom. Ah.
2020.
2020. 2020.
Golden Tigers.
Welcome to the family.
18 years we've watched you grow, as proud as we can be. And crawling, walking, 1, 2, 3, and all your ABCs. Through the awkward years and intense debates, to a young adult became. Faced with a pandemic that none of us have faced. To the class of 2020, our hearts go out to you. We can't begin to even know the heartache you've been through. You run the race, you finish strong, even though it may not seem. So raise your heads and tip your caps and go and chase your dreams. We're all in this together, I've heard so many times. I know it may not seem that way, but it's more than just a line. We got your back, we're on your side. Hang in there, we'll get through. And when this all is over, you'll get your payment due. To the class of 2020, our hearts go out to you. We can't begin to even know the heartache you've been through. You run the race, you finish strong, even though it may not seem. So raise your heads and tip your caps and go and chase your